Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. The fire potential impacts for the next couple of days are shown here. We still expect to see showers and thunderstorms across the area for the next couple of days. For today, we'll still see those showers and thunderstorms over Idaho, northwest Nevada, with a heavier precip over the higher elevations of Utah. Beginning on Wednesday, we'll see some clearing from the west, especially over Nevada, with some continued thunderstorms and showers across Idaho, and then some heavier precip over Utah. And then by Thursday, the north clears out a bit with showers and thunderstorms remaining over mainly Utah and far southern Nevada. Yesterday was a pretty active day again with the deep monsoon moisture in place across portions of the basin. Southern Utah saw some really high precip totals as well as some higher values there in western Nevada and then up into portions of Idaho as well. The past 24 hours of new initial attack is shown here. We had 2 fires for 174 acres, just this one larger fire here in southwest Idaho, and we didn't get a report on our large fire growth. Observed precipitation for the past 7 days is shown here with inches on the left and percent of normal on the right. It's been a very wet couple of days. This doesn't include the precipitation from yesterday, which would fill in portions of western Idaho here and northwest Nevada. But we did see even still some pockets of very heavy precipitation in southern Nevada, values over 3 inches of rain. And then here in this pocket in the east central Idaho mountains, we also saw some very high precipitation amounts, and of course much above normal for the time of year. Our ERC conditions across southwest Idaho and the Uinta Basin are shown here. Those values in Idaho are much below normal. We'll see those continue to decrease probably just a little bit more. And then the Uinta Basin as well, those values are right below normal for the time of year, which is quite a bit below their peak values. Precipitation will be moving into eastern Utah today and tomorrow, which will further decrease fire danger there. This morning's satellite imagery continues to show the large area of high pressure across the central U.S., causing very hot temperatures there, but that's allowing the monsoonal moisture to continue to stream northward into the Great Basin, especially Utah today. And then we have some lingering moisture from Hillary still streaming up northward into Idaho and portions of northern Nevada today. So for today, no high risk. We have low fire potential everywhere, and again, we can see the monsoonal moisture coming in up into Utah, and then the moisture lingering or remaining in place there over western Idaho today. So closer look at the precipitation. We have two bands of precip. We have our monsoonal moisture coming up into Utah with heavy precip amounts possible over the higher elevations here, and then we have moisture that's associated with the moisture from Hillary remaining in place over portions of western Idaho and northern Nevada. Wind gusts could be on the higher side today in eastern Idaho, and then of course associated with any outflows from thunderstorms in Utah today. Beginning on Wednesday, we'll start to see drier air moving into Nevada and into Idaho with continued monsoonal moisture in place over much of Utah. Fire danger remains low. So on Wednesday, we see that thunderstorms decrease or precipitation chances decrease over Nevada and to a large extent over Idaho, but we could see some lingering, isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms across portions there. Minimum relative humidities are still very high across much of the area. We start to see them decrease a little bit over northern Nevada by Wednesday. On Thursday, the pattern remains the same with dry conditions across the north and west and a pretty good amount of moisture still in place over Utah, far southern Nevada and eastern Nevada with that monsoonal surge. Fire danger remaining low area-wide. Probability of precipitation shown here, again highlighting that probability for Utah and southern and southeast Nevada. Maximum temperatures will be around seasonal for the time of year, highs in the mid to upper 80s across most of our valleys. 3-day precipitation totals are shown here. We can see that Utah is the big winner in the next couple of days with heavy precip amounts over mainly the higher elevations of Utah. But today we will see a chance for those showers continuing over the west central Idaho mountains. before clearing by midweek. On Friday, another low pressure system begins to develop off the Pacific coast, and this will keeping that drier southwest flow in place over Nevada, but we will see some of the monsoonal moisture make its way up into Idaho on Friday for some showers and thunderstorms up mainly over the central Idaho mountains there and into western Wyoming and remaining in Utah. On Saturday, those showers and thunderstorms will decrease. We could see, really this is our first day with less coverage of showers and thunderstorms over the entire area as some of the moisture in Utah moves off to the east. Fire danger overall still remaining fairly low behind all of this moisture. Then that pattern continues into Sunday with generally drier conditions, the driest conditions over western and southern Nevada, and maybe some lingering moisture here and there over Utah and Idaho. That low remains off the Pacific coast on Monday, with dry in the west and higher relative humidities across the east. 7-day precip totals look a lot like the 3-day precip totals. Most of the precip is coming in the short term, but Utah will continue to see daily showers and thunderstorms over mainly the higher terrain through the work week and then drying for the weekend. The extended forecast for August 29th through September 4th keeps temperatures above normal for the entire Great Basin and keeps us in above normal potential for precipitation as well. This concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.